Sit up tall and turn on your deep breathing. If you want to connect to making your breath even deeper, you can place your hands somewhere along your ribs, whether that's side ribs, front of chest, upper rack. But pick somewhere that helps you feel like you're expanding your breath beyond just your normal capacity. The intent for today's practice is to have the willingness to try something new. From here, our pranayama, 3 deep breaths, inhaling for 10 seconds, holding for 15 to 20 seconds, and then exhaling for 10 seconds. So inhale 10, hold 15 to 20 based on your capacity, exhale 10. Go ahead and take these deep breaths while you expand certain areas of your ribs that you feel called to expand. Go for it. Once you've finished up, go ahead and lay on your back. We'll dive into our abs. Ooh, yeah. Okay, elbow to knee, head down. Legs go straight. For this, if you're close to your wall, you also have the option to go ahead and put your feet onto the wall. So your feet would be on the wall. Okay, option for today. We'll start with elbow to knee, head down. Pick up your knees, have your knees above your hips. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Arms relax down by your sides, palms facing up. Inhale, expand your breath as much as you can. Take up as much of your lungs as you can. Exhale, straighten the right leg forwards at 45 degrees, like you're going to reach it through to the wall out in front of you. Pull your belly muscles down. Return to your huge exhale, take a bend in the right knee. Come back to the start position. Hold your breath, send both heels forward just a few inches. Feel your abs turn on. Exhale, reach the left foot forwards at 45 degrees this time. Pull your belly muscles away from your thighs. Inhale, bend the left knee. Fully expand your breath. Hold your breath, press low back down. Send both heels forward just a few inches, and then exhale, straighten the right leg. Pull belly muscles down and away from the ceiling this time. Huge inhale, bend the right knee. Come back to the start position. Hold your breath, float your heels forward a few inches. Exhale, reach through the left foot this time. Spread through the toes of both feet, relaxing your shoulders. Pull belly down. Huge inhale, come back to the start position. Bend left knee, fill up your lungs. Hold your breath, press your low back to the floor, reach heels forward a few inches. Exhale, reach through the right foot. This time, flex the toes back towards the shin. Spread out your toes, pull belly muscles down. Take the biggest inhale you've taken so far, bend the right knee, come back to the start position. Hold your breath, press your low back to the floor, float heels forward just a few inches. Exhale, reach through the left heel, flex toes back towards the shin, spread through the toes of both feet, pull belly muscles down. Inhale, come back to the start position. This time we add a sit bone squeeze. Hold your breath, press low back down, float heels forward. Exhale, reach through the right foot, reach the right fingertips onto the right glute muscle and flex your right glute. Feel your legs and your abs lighting up. Relax your right hand down, bend the right knee, take a huge inhale. Hold your breath, press low back down. Exhale, reach through the left foot, bring left hand onto left glute and contract your left glute muscles. Feel your glute turn on using your fingertips. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to the start position. Hold your breath, press low back down, keep it rooted down, float heels forward, and exhale, reach through the right heel, flex the toes back towards the shin, right hand on right glute, contract the right glute muscles. Pull belly down, keep reaching forward with the heel. Inhale, come back to the start position, bend the right knee. Hold your breath, root your low back down. Exhale, reach the left heel forwards, flex toes back towards the shin, left fingertips onto left glute, contract the glute and keep reaching your heel forwards. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale, come back to the start position. Now let's head right into elbow to knee. Bring hands behind your head. Point your elbows up towards the ceiling. Inhale, curl head and shoulders up off the mat. Hold your breath. Press low back down. Curl your tailbone upwards like you're reaching your knees up. Exhale, rotate your chest over towards the left so that elbows point towards left knee. Reach through the ball of the right foot, forwards at 45 degrees. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale, bend the right knee, head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath, press your low back down, curl your tailbone up by reaching your knees up. Float your heels forward just an inch. Exhale, rotate your chest to the right, elbows reach towards right knee, straighten the left leg, pull belly muscles down, active feet, spread your toes. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center, bend the left knee. Hold your breath, press the low back into the floor, curl your tailbone up, reaching your knees up. Exhale, rotate chest towards the left knee, straighten the right leg. This time, flex toes back towards the shin, pull belly muscles down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center, bend the right knee. Try doing something new today by pushing past your limit of the automatic, I have to give up. Hold your big inhale. Press low back into the floor, reach your knees up. Exhale, curl head and shoulders over towards the right knee, float heels forward a few inches, reach through the left heel, flex toes back towards the shin, pull belly muscles down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Defy your wanting to give up. Hold your breath, press low back into the floor, reach knees up. Exhale, elbows reach towards left knee, float heels forward a few inches, straighten the right leg, right hand onto right glute, contract the right glute muscles, reach left elbow up, pull belly muscles down. Inhale, right hand behind the head stays up, bend the right knee. Hold your breath, press low back down, curl tailbone. Exhale, reach elbows towards right knee, reach the heels forward an inch, straighten the left leg, left hand onto left glute, contract the left glute muscles, reach the right elbow up. Pull belly muscles down. Inhale, bend the left knee, left hand behind the head. Exhale, head down, feet down. Good job. I know those were some cookers there. Right now, practice agreeing with yourself to take deep breaths. Part of doing something new is choosing to do things differently. Today, try and breathe more deeply and more consciously. Let's go ahead and practice bridge walks. Okay, for bridge walks, you can watch me for a moment if you need, but the idea with bridge walks is that you lift your hips up into bridge, you inhale, keep lifting hips up, and then on your exhale, you lift one foot off the floor, pressing through the foot that stays on the floor. Then when you inhale, you lower the foot that's up, back down, and exhale, you pick the other foot up, okay? One option is just to lift the foot off the floor. Phase two is instead you reach the foot that's lifting up towards the ceiling, straightening the leg. Okay, let's do this together. Okay, go ahead and lay on your back. Have your heels not close to sit bones, but rather about 1 foot's distance forward from your hips. From there, exhale, press through your feet, lift your hips up, come into bridge. Inhale, arch your chest bone towards your chin. Exhale, press through left foot, pick up the right foot, or reach the right foot up towards the ceiling. Up to you. Inhale, lower the right foot back down. Exhale, reach up with the left foot, or just hover the left foot off the ground, press through the right foot. Inhale, lower the left foot back down. Exhale, press through left foot, pick up the right foot. Inhale, lower right foot down. Exhale, press through right foot, lift up with the left. Lift your hips up. Inhale, lower left foot back down. Exhale, press through left foot, lift up with the right. Inhale, lower the right foot back down. Exhale, lift your hips up with so much determination, like you're gonna feel the ceiling with your feet or your knee that's lifting up. Inhale, lower the top foot back down. Exhale, lower heels down, lower the low back down to the floor. Take a huge breath, filling up your core. Go ahead and roll onto one side. Do you all feel like your abs are on after all that we did? Was that a mm-hmm? Yes. Okay, good. So, dolphin. Okay. For dolphin, the setup, remember, is elbows go right underneath shoulders. And a good way to measure this is to actually grab your upper biceps. So not like down here by your elbows, upper biceps with your fingers. You wrap fingers around, and that should give you an approximate distance, because a common error here is that elbows are like way out here, like you're trying to do headstand. Okay, in dolphin, elbows come underneath shoulders, grab upper biceps, interlace your hands, and then relax your head towards the floor. But in dolphin, your head does not stay on the floor. Rather, you press strongly through your elbows, through your wrists, and through your forearms. Tuck your toes under. Stage one, you pick up the knees just a few inches. And stage two, lift your hips. So go ahead and come on into dolphin if you're not already. Try doing something new inside your mind. So instead of fighting this pose, or instead of being concerned with potentially how wobbly you are in this pose, dedicate your mind's energy to supporting yourself. And support yourself by pressing the floor away with your arms, reaching your heels towards the floor, and taking a deep breath. Go ahead and lower knees on down. Let's practice a few lunges. Okay, so right here from all fours, step the left foot forwards in between the hands. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hands back down to the floor on either side of left foot. Inhale, come back into all fours. Exhale, hug your right knee towards your chest and step the right foot forwards between the hands. Press through the legs with force. Inhale, reach your torso up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, reach back with the right ankle, back to all fours. Exhale, hug left knee to chest, step left foot forwards between the hands. Inhale, reach torso up, this time twisting lunge. Exhale, reach your right hand forward and your left hand back. Twist your chest towards your left leg. Inhale, reach your arms up. Chest faces forwards. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Left foot back. On your next exhale, hug your right knee towards your chest. Step the right foot forwards between the hands. Inhale, press through legs, reach torso and arms up. Reach up through your armpits, spread your fingertips out. Twisting lunge. Exhale, reach left hand forwards, right hand back, twist your chest towards the right leg. Keep reaching out with arms. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. Inhale, back to all fours. Exhale, come on into downward facing dog. Instead of collapsing in your shoulders, press through as much of your hands and your palms and your fingers as you can. Feel how that lifts your chest and your ribs away from your armpits. Go ahead and lower knees down and watch me for a second. In a moment, you're going to head to the wall for down dog on the wall. For down dog on the wall, in the pose you were just in, downward facing dog, so starting from all fours, you set up so that your heels are right up close to the wall. Okay? From there, you're going to step one foot up the wall, and then you step the other foot up the wall. And the idea is your feet are about 3 or 4 feet up the wall, not like 1,000 feet up the wall. Okay? At first, you may want to have your feet higher up, which is okay, but ideally you want to start walking your feet so that your body makes an L shape. Okay? Practice 3 to 6 breaths in downward facing dog on the wall, and then to come down, you step all the way down. Okay? So go ahead, go for it, find your wall space. And coming to down dog on the wall, 3 to 6 breaths, and I'll know you've finished once you come back to your mat. Really press down to the floor with your hands, with your fingertips. Imagine you're reaching your rib cage up towards the ceiling, away from your shoulders. That was a good one.
That's a good one.
Once you finish, come back to your mat, downward facing dog. Actually, stay by the wall. Can you all see me if you're at the wall? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so lunges at the wall. Twisting lunges at the wall. Okay, watch me first, and then we'll do it together, okay? For this, you want to set up so that your left hip is at the wall, left knee is forwards, okay? From there, arms reach forward, and when you exhale, you twist away from the wall. Okay, that's stage one. Stage two is you twist towards the wall. So for that, left hand goes up the wall and then slides back, reaches back. And then comes forward. Okay, so go ahead and set up on the wall. Left foot forwards, left thigh is towards the wall. If this is challenging on your right knee, you can always lift up, okay? So if need be.
Okay, left.
So yes, left foot forwards, left knee close to the wall, left hip on the wall. Yeah? Okay. Dun-dun. And then from there, you reach arms forwards. Okay. First twist is twisting away from the wall. So take a huge inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale, reach your right hand over towards the right and then back behind you like you're going to touch the backs of your hands to the wall. When you inhale, bring your right hand back forwards, reaching the same direction as left fingertips. Exhale, press down through legs. Keep left hip rooting towards the wall. Open your right hand towards the right, and then reach the back of your hand back towards the wall as much as you can. Go for 3 more. Inhale, you come back, and when you exhale, you open towards the right. Okay, finish up. Inhale, bring torso back to face forward. Stay in this position with your legs. From here, exhaling, twisting towards the wall. So inhale, reach your fingertips forward, spread your fingertips out. Exhale, reach left hand up the wall, and then flip your palm over halfway, and then start to move left hand back, staying on the wall. Inhale, move left hand up towards the ceiling. Flip your palm so back of the palm is on the wall. Left hand faces forwards. Go for 4 more like this. When you exhale is when you start the motion twisting open. And when you inhale, you come back to the starting position. Okay, once you've finished up, just sit on your knees so I know you finished. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Dolphin on a wall. For dolphin on a wall, just like you set up in down dog, but this time you'll set up on your forearms. Okay, remember, wrap fingers around upper biceps, clasp your hands, and then first stage is you just lift the feet up or the knees off the floor just a little bit. Second stage is you step up the wall. And third stage, you're starting to straighten your legs. You may also want to go to stage 4, which is to lift one leg up. Okay, 3 to 6 breaths on either side if you lift one leg up. Otherwise, aim for 6 to 8 breaths in the pose. Continue to support yourself with your commitment to your deep breath today. To conscious breath. Oh my gosh, Heather, I love your kitty cat wants to pack your feet. It's so cute. But she can't quite make it.
No.
Okay. Did you get a few breaths in, Gabe? Okay, let's do lunges at the wall on the other side. So now you set up with your right foot forwards, right knee close to the wall, right hip on the wall. First, twisting away from the wall. So reach arms forwards, palms facing one another. Inhale, reach your breath into as much of your core as you can. Exhale, reach left arm open and back, twisting your torso open. Inhale, reach fingertips of left hand in the same direction as the right, bringing your chest back to center. Exhale, press the outer edge of the right wrist into the wall, open left arm, open and back. Maybe even reaching the back of the left hand to the wall. Inhale, bring your torso back to the center, back to facing front. Exhale, pull your belly muscles in, rotate your chest open, reach back with the left wrist. Spread fingertips out wide. Inhale, rotate chest back to center. Go for 2 more. Once you finish up, we now do rotating, twisting towards the wall. Go for 5 breaths in total. I'll walk you through just the first one. So inhale, expand your breath in your ribs. Exhale, press down through feet and start to reach right hand up, flip the palm over halfway, and then reach the right hand back onto the wall, even pressing into the wall a little bit with your hand. Inhale, reach the right hand up the wall and forwards, and go for 4 more. Stay rooted in your legs, stay rooted in your deep breath. Once you finish up, come on back to your mat. Okay, and watch me. Do you all have a yoga block or potentially something you could lift your feet onto? Like it could be like a number of books if you don't feel bad about stepping on them. Okay, so watch me for this demo of Bakasana. Pro pose. For this, it will be helpful for many of you to use a block. So you place the block down onto the floor, or if you don't have a block, something else to just lift your hips up. Okay, so your balls of your feet go onto the block. From there, you're going to connect your knees towards the upper arms. Okay, and then your elbows bend slightly like you're making a table. So really anywhere between elbows and upper arms is game. Okay, depending on your hip today. Okay, from there, the bravery comes in of leaning as much weight through your head, like you're leaning your head forwards as much as you can. Okay, that will put more weight into your hands, keeping elbows bent. From there, you play around with lifting 1 foot off the block. Then you play around with lifting other foot off the block. Okay, and eventually you maybe float both feet off the block. Okay, so let's play around with this. So you first step the balls of your feet onto the block. You try and connect your knees somewhere above the elbows. Elbows stay slightly bent. Keep your fingers spread out on the floor. And then you practice leaning the head forwards, like you had a bun on your top of your head and somebody was using it as a doorknob to pull you forwards. All right? And instead of jumping up, instead of leaping up, right, practice picking up one foot, feeling the stability first, right? Because eventually you'll figure out how to stack your joints in a way that you'll just kind of float over.
I don't like how it hurts my arms.
Hurts your hands?
No, my knees hurt my arms
Oh,
because I'm sharp.
there you go. Yeah, yeah. How'd it go for you, Gabe? Huh? Can't hear you. Oh yeah, you're on mute. Yeah, how'd it go for you?
Challenging but good.
Okay, good. Challenging,
Yeah.
but good is good. It's trying something
Yeah.
new. Life's not going to stop throwing us challenges. Am I right? So we just have to become more cool with going into that space and then coming out of it once life chills out. Okay. So let's come on into either any forward bend with your sit bones on the floor. Okay, so that can either be feet together or legs straight, or you can do the same on your back. So you can also lay on your back, have your legs straight, reaching with your hands to grab your heels or the backs of your legs and pulling your legs towards your face, or soles of your feet together in Baddha Konasana, knees down by your armpits, hands around the outer edges of your feet, pulling your feet towards your chest or your face, or your abdomen. Okay, choose one of those. In Shavasana, go ahead and lengthen your legs out. This is the end of the practice. If you're close to your wall, you can also do Shavasana with legs at the wall. Feel how committing to your deep breath changed a little something in you today. Whether your energy levels are different or your mood is different from when you began. Notice if you broke a little sweat, maybe a lot of sweat. Feel how that is a sign that your body is made to adapt to changes. Allow your mind to become more like your body. Naturally adaptable. Soften your mind like you're softening a muscle. Today, commit to looking at your challenges or just your to-do list differently. Looking at yourself and your place in your life's timeline differently. In a more empowering way. Path doesn't serve you, choose to not go down it. With that, start to move your joints around. Stretch a little. Bend your knees, roll onto one side into a fetal position. Take a moment there, solidifying your commitment today at least, to try something new. From the inside, not just from the outside. Use your arms to press on up. Head comes up last. Okay, everybody. Hope you have an amazing, lovely, magical start to a bright new day where you're going to change shit up.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Lovey.
Okay, have a great day, everybody.
Have a wonderful day. See you 2 days from now. Bye.
Hey.
Good job today, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.